No, I'm good. I mean, listen, okay, you're going to do this on your own and you're going to be fine.
Right.
And you're not going to worry about what anyone thinks and has to say.
Cope and cope and cope until you can't anymore. And I finally hit my brick wall. I couldn't cope anymore. And
I am excited. I usually don't get excited until it's closer. To me, it still seems so far off, but
Do you guys have a date?
we do. I'm not gonna share it though.
It looks like Nia Long is really upset after finding out that Taraji P. Henson is reportedly pregnant with Ime Udoka's baby. Yes, the same Ime who broke Nia's heart not long ago after cheating with someone they both knew. Now things have taken a wild turn because Nia and Taraji haven't exactly been close friends for years. But what Taraji did feels like a serious betrayal. Getting involved with your friend's ex, especially when he and his ex are still trying to rebuild peace for the sake of co-parenting, crosses every boundary imaginable. Nia isn't staying silent about it either. She's hurt and disappointed. But let's rewind for a second. Remember when Taraji was engaged to her longtime boyfriend, former NFL player Kelvin Hayden? Back then, fans were so happy for her. She was glowing, smiling, and seemed to be living her best life. Everyone thought she finally found her forever. But as always, Hollywood couldn't let her be happy for long. Out of nowhere, rumors started swirling that Taraji was pregnant. Some even said she and Kelvin were expecting a baby, but Taraji quickly shut it down, saying, "I'm not pregnant, y'all. Please stop spreading lies."
Somebody's got babies on the brain, perhaps?
No,
Oh,
I'm not pregnant, y'all. Please cut it out.
She later explained that people only thought she was pregnant because she skipped a few drinks at the US Open, but she said she actually had a light wine spritzer instead.
And I was drinking a wine spritzer, so yes, there was alcohol. I was just pacing myself.
Well, wine spritzers are lightweight. I just want you to know.
She laughed and said people only assumed she was pregnant because her fiancé was being extra caring, joking that he's always like that and it doesn't mean she's expecting.
Absurd.
How far along are you?
I don't even know. I just couldn't get past it. She kept her fiance kept coddling her and holding her. So that makes me pregnant.
No, they're in love,
He
people.
does that to me all the time. Whatever.
That's
Okay.
why-
She made it clear that she and Kelvin had no plans to have children together, saying they were done since he already had 3 young kids who weren't even teenagers yet.
One. Not pregnant yet, but in the future.
No, we're done.
I love that.
He still has 3 little ones that aren't even teenagers yet. We're good.
At first, Taraji P. Henson seemed to be in a good place. She once said she and her fiancé, former NFL player Kelvin Hayden, were perfect for each other. They had plans for a small, family-centered wedding and fans were excited to see her finally get her happy ending. But that dream never became reality. By 2020, the engagement was over, and another Hollywood relationship ended quietly. Even though Taraji stayed positive, it was clear that chapter in her life had closed. Now fast forward to 2022. That's when things took a dramatic turn in another part of this story. The sports world was shaken when Ime Udoka, head coach of the Boston Celtics and Nia Long's fiancé at the time, was suspended for the entire NBA season. The reason? An affair with a female staff member. The news spread everywhere overnight, and the details made it even worse. Reports said that before the affair began, Ime had used inappropriate language toward the woman. The whole scandal wasn't just about cheating, it was about misconduct at work, and it hit Nia like a storm. To make matters worse, the woman Ime had been involved with was the same person who managed his and Nia's travel arrangements. She booked their flights, housing, and events. So Nia unknowingly trusted someone who was secretly seeing her fiancé behind her back. Around that time, Nia had just moved to Boston with her son, Kez, trying to build a new life together. When the story broke, she said the most painful part was seeing the look on her son's face as he heard about it. No one from the Celtics organization even called to check if she or her child were okay. She pulled her son out of school that same day because of the humiliation. Imagine finding out through headlines that your partner was unfaithful, while your child's classmates whisper about it. It was public heartbreak, and Nia was left to deal with the pieces on her own. But over time, she and Ime eventually reached a place of peace. She shared that they now co-parent their son calmly and even travel together occasionally, saying, "We've had a very public journey that has found its way to peace and understanding." It seemed like they had finally moved forward. But just when it looked like the healing had begun, new rumors hit the internet, this time involving Taraji P. Henson and Ime Udoka. Social media exploded with claims that the two were spending time together, and that Taraji might even be pregnant. Whether it's true or not, the alleged news stirred up strong emotions, especially from Nia. People close to her said she feels betrayed because of her complicated history with Taraji. Their tension goes way back to when Nia guest starred on Empire. Word got out that she and Taraji didn't get along on set. Some reports said Nia was often late, which frustrated Taraji and the crew. The drama got so bad that producers allegedly considered filming their scenes separately. Insiders blamed it on ego, two powerful, talented women used to being in the spotlight. Since Empire was Taraji's show, things naturally leaned in her favor. Though things cooled down later, the tension never really disappeared. There were even rumors that Nia threatened legal action after not getting a proper farewell on her last day of filming. The production team said it was a misunderstanding, but the situation left lingering bitterness. So now, years later, hearing that Taraji might be involved with Ime, the man who already broke her heart, reopened old wounds for Nia. People online are divided. Some think Taraji did nothing wrong since Nia and Ime are no longer together. Others believe it's a deep violation of trust and girl code. Nia reportedly feels it's not about possession, it's about respect and boundaries. After all, her son is still dealing with the emotional effects of that public scandal. This situation also reveals something deeper about how women are treated in the public eye. When Ime's cheating scandal broke, many big-name men, even Shaquille O'Neal, defended him or downplayed the situation, calling it normal for men in sports. Few people considered how devastating it was for Nia, who was left to face the public humiliation alone. It's a reminder of how quickly the conversation shifts from accountability to excuses when powerful men are involved. For Taraji, the story might look different. She's often spoken about the struggles of being a single mother while chasing her Hollywood dreams. She raised her son, Marcel, mostly on her own, often working 12-hour days before coming home exhausted. She once said, "I wouldn't wish being a single parent on my worst enemy." Taraji built her brand on strength and independence, so maybe she feels like she doesn't owe anyone explanations about her personal life. Still, if the rumors about her and Ime are true, especially if she's pregnant, it's understandable that it would deeply hurt Nia. Fans online are adding more fuel to the fire. Some are calling this karma for the tension between Nia and Taraji years ago, while others think it's unfair to pit two successful black women against each other over Ime. The center of it all is Nia's son. He already lived through his father's cheating scandal and public humiliation. Imagine how confusing it would be for him to hear that his dad might be having another baby with someone his mom doesn't get along with. Meanwhile, Ime Udoka has been trying to rebuild his image. He's now the head coach of the Houston Rockets and has been keeping a low profile, focusing on his career. But these new rumors are dragging him right back into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. The media isn't talking about basketball anymore. They're talking about drama, betrayal, and alleged pregnancy news. As of now, neither Taraji nor Ime has said a word publicly. Still, the whispers alone have already caused damage. For Nia, this isn't just another celebrity headline. It's her real life, her child, and a woman she's had a rocky history with. She once said, "The most important gift you can give your kids is to heal your trauma." Maybe that's what she's doing now, protecting her peace while the world speculates. At the end of the day, this whole situation feels more sad than scandalous. Two powerful women who worked hard to succeed are being dragged into a messy story centered on a man's mistakes. Whether or not the rumors about Taraji are true, the damage has been done. The gossip has reopened old pain and turned personal struggles into entertainment for the internet. And in the end, it's a reminder that Hollywood loves drama. But the people living through it are still human. Whether they ever speak out or not, both Nia and Taraji deserve space to heal, away from all the noise.